I finally arrived in Paris station, and it was like teleporting because I just took a nap, and when I woke up I'm already here. Next thing is to find my hostel, the St. Christopher's Inn. Let's go.
The St. Christopher's Inn is right here by the canal, so pretty easy. We'll get line 7 southbound to Gare de l'Est and change to line 4 straight to Saint-Michel.
What do you guys expect traveling to Paris for the first time?
Fun!
Sun?
Meeting a Filipino friend here.
We're all from one hostel, St. Christopher's Inn, and then they have like a free tour, walking tour, so that's a nice thing.
On this end of the bridge, we have the Institut de France, and in there's something called the Académie Française, and that is an academy dedicated to preserving the French language. So these people hate Anglicisms. Maybe about 3 decades ago, people in France began saying the word le weekend for the weekend instead of fin de semaine. People at the Académie Française were like, excuse me, what are you doing using this English word in our language? If you're not going to go back to saying fin de semaine, then what we're going to do is we're going to create a word that sounds extremely French, and that's going to be the new word for the weekend. So they created the word la vacancelle, and no one said it. A museum hosting over 30,000 pieces of artwork from the past 10,000 years. So my advice to all of you is, do not try to see the entire Louvre in one day. It's not possible. So my general rule with museums is don't spend more than 2 hours. I think 2 hours is a nice activity. After that, you start to get a little dizzy, especially in an art museum, looking at all these different paintings. Mona Lisa, one of the reasons why she's famous, she's got an extremely ambiguous look on her face. So it's kind of like you don't know what's going on. Not to mention, no matter where you are in the Mona Lisa room, it looks as though she's staring at you. And then the fact that she has no eyebrows makes it even more creepy. Makes it even more creepy.
We're here in Avenue Champs-Élysées, which is like their high-end brands. And if you're into shopping, this is a place for you. Behind me is the Arc de Triomphe, which is a very nice landmark here in Paris. Every tourist comes here and visits the top so that they have the best view of the Eiffel Tower. And I want to see it for myself, and we're going to check the top of it. A few more steps and we're at the top of the terrace. We have reached the top, and as Napoleon said and declared to his soldiers, you will march through the arches of victory. And this place is actually an amazing place to view the Eiffel Tower. And this monument is very symbolic because it was built here through the Roman times. I don't know much, but I got the pamphlet. The monument was to dominate Paris and indulge the emperor's liking for ancient Rome. We are about to do a dangerous stunt here in Europe. So if this video doesn't come out, it means I didn't make it. So I love you, Mom, Dad, Nicole, Nikki, Iman, Aryan, Mama Deeds. I love you guys.
I love you too, Mom.
Yeah, my friends. Go, I will stop. That's crazy. No, police! 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 Police na! We're at the foot of the Eiffel and we're gonna see what the fuss is about. Some Parisians, they don't really like the structure, and for them, the only place they could eat is in the second floor so that they wouldn't see the sight of the Eiffel Tower. So that's really funny. So I'm your Persian in Paris, you get it? Persian in Paris. Wow, we are going up, up and away. There's even a champagne place. What do you call that? There's a champagne upstairs. Boutique of champagne, second floor.
Non, second floor, top floor.
Top.
Third. Alors, messieurs, dames, c'est le deuxième étage. Tout le monde descend ici.
We have to change elevator, connecting flight to the top floor. The top floor of the Eiffel Tower, and it's filled with people, as you can see. Amazing view of Paris from the top. 12 euros for this.
Yes.
Glass of champagne. One glass. Nice time. Cheers. So, cheers to life. Cheers to life.
Gracias.
For affordable snacks, come to the market and grab something to eat. It's pretty good and really reasonable price. This is the gang. What's up, gang? Hello, Mr. Italy. How do you find Paris so far?
I found it with Google Maps.
No, how do you like it so far over here?
Okay. It is.
That says it all.
They have nice bicycle facilities.
How about you, Charlie? What do you think about
I think it's wet and beautiful.
How about you, Andrea?
I love Paris
Why do you love Paris?
because I chose this city for my life.
2 months on your own, and where are you planning to go?
Yeah, I'm gonna do all of Europe and 2 months alone because I didn't have anyone to travel with. So, but I wanted to experience it for myself, you know, and kind of build relationships as I go along and meet new people and kind of break out of my shell because I'm kind of a quiet guy.
How's the difference in lifestyle in Italy and the lifestyle in Paris?
It's not a good question at this time. I need much time to explain.
Alright guys, I'm actually looking for a hostel because the hostel I was in had no more beds and I'm a little bit lost, but that's all good. I got a map and I'm just gonna take another metro ride and find this hostel that I looked up online, and I just have to get there so I can leave my big backpack and begin my tour of Paris proper. And this place is actually interesting. Getting lost makes me see new things. If you don't want the typical fast food, we got McDoner. It's good, good food for a good price. Very good meal. I'm lost again, and it's all part of the adventure. There's a lot of students from different countries coming in, so it's kind of challenging to find a bed. And it's gonna cost me 25 euros. It's worth the extra mile because the other places they offer like 65 euros and above. Woo, this bag is heavy and the walking never stops. So I think we're close. Oh, here we are. Finally, this is gonna be home for a night. I made it, and this is the luggage room wherein you leave your stuff because I can only check in at 3 p.m. I'm just gonna go around and check out other destinations here in Paris. I just met a new friend, a real Parisian with passion for the arts, and I just saw her as I was walking and she was drawing something and I was eavesdropping and I was amazed with her work. Cami, so what got you interested in, you know, artwork? What do you study? Why are you so good?
So actually, I studied architecture, so like I'm used to. I like drawings, buildings, stuff like that.
Before you become very famous, I want a drawing by you. Can you draw me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Oh my
good.
God.
It's gonna be expensive. I will keep it, and then I'm gonna frame it when I get to Manila. So now I'm starting to appreciate Paris, and it's really the people that you meet along the way that makes your journey special. The real fun and the real memories that I keep with me in my journey is the people I meet. Like right now, this is random, and I think I found a new friend here in Paris by the champ herself. Me and Cami ended up hanging out. What do you call this?
A marché.
Marché?
A marché.
What does it mean?
Market.
Market? Is it like a every weekend thing?
I think it's like once a year.
Once a
Like
year?
This one is once a year. It's like 10 days.
Wow, I found the buried treasure, foie. Is it, how much foie?
13, 19, 27.
How many days?
4 years.
4 years?
Taste them.
Free taste, can I try? Foie gras. I'm gonna buy and bring home to mama. James Dean, what's up, my man?
Yeah, what's up? Give me five.
What's your specialty? What
It's
cheese?
a farmer cheese.
Farmer cheese?
Yep. You think you can meet me, right? I don't like. Ask to my father. Cheese with.
Sir, can I try? Woo! I'm from the Philippines.
All right.
We look for nice cheese all the time. It's hard to
Okay.
get.
Try this one.
Madam.
Excelente!
This beautiful cheese just come from the Pays Basque, which is located in the southwest of the France, and which is really specific because it's an independentist area.
Independent?
Yeah, they want to be independent.
Okay.
Have a very strong culture.
What's the name of this cheese?
Also, irati.
Osoirati. Woo! Oh! There you go, there you go. To the sambable.
Thank you very much, my dear.
Okay. How do you say cheers in
Santé.
French? Santé.
We're gonna do a proper santé.
How?
So you gotta look in the eye.
Look in the eye.
Already.
Like that. Santé, like that. This is how we do it?
This is a bit.
This is
This is a bit uptight.
This is okay, and
But
then
yeah, we can do it.
we have some cheese and champagne. What more can you ask for? This is a good day in Paris. I love Paris. This is the way you get around in Paris. We're waiting to get in the jazz festival inside this little bar here that we stumbled upon with Paul and John. You're Filipino? Yeah, I'm alone. Can you give me a discount? I need a discount, man.
Okay, but please don't film me.
That's right.
Mais même pour le concert, il n'y a pas le droit de filmer.
Okay. Now I'm gonna call it a night after a spontaneous day in Paris. It's time to hit the sack. After running around, changing trains, and finding the actual way to Orly Airport, I have finally made it. So this is the last train, and I'm catching my breath. At the same time, you better make sure to ask directions twice, get a second opinion, because sometimes they really don't know the exact directions, and you might get lost and waste valuable time. So I just missed my flight, and I'm gonna pay another extra 120 euros. That's gonna be charged to experience, and adventure still gonna continue with a little less cash, but it's all good because it's cheaper in Barcelona. So no regrets, man.